The streets is watching, busy waiting for the come up. Too busy grinding through the night until the sun up. You from New York, where your outfit gotta be done up. Was born a boss like a CEO since my come up.
Yo, yeah, y'all. What it do? CB in the house. We on Streetz is watching this episode 6, I believe. Wow.
Episode 6.
Yes. So we on 6 already?
We moving.
3 plus 3, man.
Yo, we moving, homie.
We moving, man. Congratulations to, the hosts making it happen. Great topics. I think we're at 10K.
10K for the first. I think on 10K on the second. We're at close to almost 20 on the third already.
Ooh, we almost we moving them with over 50,000 views.
Yo,
this is what we
showing us some love, man.
We
showing
appreciate
us some love.
the viewers, man. Run it up, man. Run it up.
Listen, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man, because we got a whole lot more topics coming.
Right.
Word up.
Street watchers watch those streets, man.
Word.
Set it off, man, with that mint. He got them seafoam hoodie. He got the Martha's Vineyard hoodie.
Foam posit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, my jacket says news on it.
Okay. You ain't down with Charlie. You ain't down with Charlie. Charlie got the seafoam going on.
I had a subject because, the whole Mother's Day, Father's Day, everything coming. But question, is it okay to not like either one of your parents, not, that, like, not talk to them, not deal with them? Is it okay?
Like, I mean, listen, I want to let you know right now, parenting isn't apparent, right? So it's an expression I always heard from a wise man who told a wise man who once told me. His name is Cleophas Climax. This guy used to tell us this. And Cleophas always said, parenting isn't apparent. And there are bad people that have children.
Yeah,
there are good people.
Okay.
There are good people that have children.
I mean, dude, listen, we had Hitler. I'm just, wait a minute.
Right?
And Hitler had kids.
Listen.
Facts.
Listen, who had Trump?
You're so crazy.
I'm just saying,
These are real people that have kids. Right? So
of course, exactly.
I can think you can not like your parents and feel that, they're the worst for you or the worst kind of people. I think that's normal.
Okay,
Charlie?
so it's okay.
I mean,
so y'all saying it's okay?
Well, listen, sometimes it's the parents' fault based on, certain decisions they make. And, sometimes it's the kids' fault. Kids get caught up a lot of times in like gangs and all these influences. And if the parents is working 2 jobs, everybody, trying to work hard to put a roof over your head, and you are a disrespectful kid, then you're going to gain certain kind of tension with your parents because they're telling you what's right. You want to go against what's right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so crazy. It depends. It depends. Sometimes it's the parent at fault. Sometimes it's the kid at fault.
Right?
In my opinion, it's okay. I don't feel like parents get the ultimate pass when they're doing wrong because they're your parent.
That's what you always hear. Like, that's your mom. That's your
normal
dad.
Human beings.
But you know what though? Listen, parents are still, pretty much learning as they go. So, parents are still going to make certain mistakes even as parents. And, the one thing you as a kid have to do, or, at least try to understand what the big picture is first. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, at the end of the day, there's like bills, there's food, there's all these things happening simultaneously, right? There's stress, there's, you know what I'm saying?
But then you take it out on your kids and then your kids begin to hate you.
I do like the diametric of, you got a parent who doesn't know what's going on at all. Right? They're learning as they're going, right? But then you have the other parent who doesn't know what at all either, but they're making great decisions, right? They've never been a parent before, but they're making great decisions.
But what about
you got a parent who's never been a parent is just the worst.
Listen, some people have common sense, some people don't have common sense. Some people are more of a business-minded person, so I guess
they might set their kids up.
They may transition that into parenthood where
structure, they understand outcomes.
Right. Tell them how to structure stuff with school, or they may start putting them in like programs early, and then so on and so forth.
The good thing for you, Bamboo, is that right, you as a parent, that you're about the love, the shelter, the health of this child. So unfortunately, it's not a popularity contest, right? I got to make sure these things are happening.
Right.
But as a child, the child always looks at the parent like, you're supposed to know all the answers.
Right.
So when you make a mistake as a parent, they're like, you're the worst.
They assume you
should know this.
To know everything. Yeah, your child automatically.
I know how to be a kid. You don't know how to be a parent?
Yeah, you stupid.
I know how to be. Yeah, but you know what's crazy though? Some kids sometimes is the parent, and sometimes the parents is the kid.
The parental side of the child. Absolutely.
Real talk. Sometimes it's the kid who knows how to manipulate the parent and who knows how to get them to kind of like move every which way they want them to move.
I've seen that.
And it's the parent who's the kid. So that's like crazy.
Yeah. Charlie, next topic. What you got?
What is better, right? Mm-hmm. Is it I miss you sex? Is it I'm sorry sex? Or is it we shouldn't be doing this sex?
I miss you sex.
Wait.
Run it again. I miss you sex.
I miss you sex. I'm sorry sex. Or we shouldn't even be having sex. Which to you is better? E?
I think to me, I miss you sex is probably the best because I miss you sex makes it seem like
that sounds soft. Listen,
I want to watching. Say this.
Okay,
I want to say this nicely.
Listen, your girl's watching, but stop stunting, homie.
I want to say this nicely.
Let's do it for the fellas.
I want to say this nicely.
Okay, go ahead.
I miss you sex.
Sweet.
I miss you sex seems like it's a brand new woman.
Oh yeah,
right? I miss you sex because
I can understand that.
Because
your shot, he is trying to get brownie points at home. So he can,
because when you
say
miss
to his
her,
woman, you see,
and then
you see I took care of you on the show.
You rock out again. It
so
seems
take
like,
care of me now.
It seems like you bagged her for the first time. It seems like
think about that. That's kind of interesting. I miss you.
It's like you're cheating on her with her.
Because
you missed her.
He's stupid,
and you forgot everything about her, and now she's back. It's a new joint. It's like I met a new joint, a new slide.
Okay, so you now, Robin.
I miss you sex.
I'm sorry sex, or
sex.
We shouldn't be having this sex.
I like I'm sorry sex.
You too safe PG-13.
I like I'm sorry sex.
What? Why is it
Forrest Gumpers?
Why is it Forrest Gumpers?
Because you know you did wrong, and now you got to come love up all on me because I'm have my back towards you. I'm not being around you. You better come for me. You understand?
I feel like it's like
show that you're sorry for whatever I'm mad at you about.
It's like hostage sex.
All right,
like you better do this. Because
I'm sorry.
We'll be in child support court tomorrow.
Whatever you did wrong.
There was one person on this podcast who I see is going to tell the truth, and it's going to be me.
What? Right? Oh God!
We all know the best sex is the sex you shouldn't be having sex. Okay, we all know this.
Explain that.
And our camera guy in the back is
Sha 120% agrees with me.
Oh my God!
Okay? Because we know we're not supposed to be doing it, so the adrenaline.
That's men thoughts.
Is much more intense.
So when you say, explain that. When you say that I shouldn't be having sex, meaning that she's on her third day of bleeding out?
No, meaning that this is a person I should not be having sex with because I'm in a committed relationship or I'm in something else.
That's a cheater.
Right? Yes.
That's a
let's not classify with the terminology of what it is. We just want to get to what's happening.
That sounds like a cheater.
Okay, fine. If you want to call it that, right?
Listen, we're here for opinions, and I'm giving you my opinion.
Yes, you are.
And it sounds like a cheater. You're a cheater.
Okay, so
like
should I rephrase the question?
You like sneaky sex.
Cheater sex?
You like sneaky
cheater
sex.
Is the best sex?
I like what Charlie said. I understand what you mean, Bamboo. It's cheating.
It sounds like it.
But cheater sex is like I have all the answers.
Sometimes it's not even cheater sex. Sometimes it's you were flirting with this girl and now you're flirting with that girl and she liked you. You're supposed to
Are you in a relationship though?
No, but still, you spent a certain amount of time and you gave her the impression that it was gonna go somewhere, but you go and go have sex with the other one.
Cheating is so misinformed.
So that's not cheating. That's like, okay, I had two choices.
I made a decision.
And instead of going left,
decision sex.
Instead of going left, I went right. Okay. Now she feels some type of way. Right, but it was almost like I was in a commitment, but I wasn't yet there.
I can see what you're saying. I can see
like that little.
I get it too. I hear what he's saying.
I don't look at it as cheating.
Or like, and I don't want to. Nah. Actually,
what? Say it.
I'm not even gonna say this.
Say it.
Like, okay, say you started having sex with somebody who you weren't supposed to be having sex with, like maybe someone's sibling or maybe, someone's, family member, right? And
you're in a relationship?
And you weren't supposed to, no, like you're not in a relationship. You just
or
hooked up and it just happened. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Then, listen, the whole point is that the sexual encounter at that moment just seems more intense. It just seems more intense. And once it's intense, it just feels like it's just a lot more going on.
I ain't even gonna lie, that's exciting.
Right.
It's really exciting.
Right.
I'm not into new rides at the park. Right. I don't want to go into the free fall.
Well, you have
I don't want to go
so
into.
You ain't gonna think.
I
want to
go in a ride where I know where I'm going and how. So I want to take the train where I know I'm going to go. Well, I don't want to ride on a
stability
and not know where I'm going.
Yeah,
but then E, right? Okay, all right. So now, for example, right? You're not supposed to have sex in a movie theater, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh. However, if you do it and you get away with it, and it's that rush, right? Then you both remember it. It's like, that was insane.
See, that's where I'm different, because if I'm having sex in a movie theater, I wouldn't mind everybody knowing. Right, I'm gonna tell the manager, hey, I'm gonna be over here.
This guy does porn.
I just want to let you know, because if I don't, we're in mid swing, and then I hear a noise. It may have been popcorn falling, and I'm like, we all changing and covering up. So that interruption of the act to me.
Okay, Robin, where's the craziest place that you ever had sex?
IMI Studios. I know. You told me about it. Robin, just tell them.
Huh? Yo, she's stuck. Okay, E.
Yo, you don't want to know. Listen, but when you mentioned movie theaters,
right? Go ahead.
That's the latest crazy thing I did. It was kind of sort of.
It
wasn't quite always sex, but we played with each other.
Okay, that's childish.
Okay.
That's childish.
It was fun.
What type of childish?
That was so fun. It was fun.
Where did it take place?
What type of?
In the movie theater.
Oh, in the movie theater. Yeah, but that was like
come on.
Where you at? Grade?
Where you at?
No,
12th grade.
15?
Senior high school.
Come on now.
Hey,
grow up. I want to talk about the crazy.
You said the most.
Being an adult. No, but
being an adult for once.
It's exciting. If you don't expect
something. The craziest place I ever had sex. Yeah, Robin. The craziest place I ever had sex is when I didn't wash the covers on my bed.
Wait, what?
and we straight did it on the mattress. Charlie, we are wild.
No covers on the bed.
No covers on the bed. But I'm gonna be honest. The craziest place I ever had sex was. You remember when they raided the Capitol?
Right. Okay. Huh? Yeah.
You remember when they raided the Capitol? Yeah. Right. We raided the Capitol with them. Right.
Wow.
And snuck off.
Yo, listen.
Into
don't
Senator.
Let the FBI come against you, brother.
I forgot the senator's room.
Yo, listen.
But to this day,
don't let the feds come get you, brother.
We'll shut down this whole podcast.
He's not white
jokes
enough.
Ain't jokes.
He's not white enough. He's lying.
Listen, Your Honor. He admitted it.
Where's my camera? Where's my camera?
These are
just jokes. All right.
He's just joking.
This is Street Watchers material. This is all Street Watchers material.
Yeah, we just looking at them crazy dummies and see.
I wasn't even in DC at that time.
Yeah.
All right. Next topic. Next topic.
Funny.
Speaking on, relationships, right? Mm-hmm. One of the things I always wondered is the precursor for a great relationship, a long-standing relationship. Is it having multiple partners, or is it having one partner for a long time so you now know how to do it, right? So is it better to learn from having multiple partners how to deal with someone? No, please. Charlie, jump in if you could. Double dutch.
So you're talking about sexually or just...
No, in terms of what is the blueprint to a better committed relationship? Is it having a past of multiple partners, or is it having a past of one long partner?
Wow, you know what, E? That's a good question.
Yeah, that's
I'm probably going to go with maybe multiple, and here's why, right?
Okay.
Because through multiple people, you get to see, certain characteristics, right? And
exploration.
Right. Well, that, I mean, just more so.
It's not a greasy. It's not a greasy to Charlie. No, not that. but that.
No, but just, from a standpoint of you get to read certain characters.
Read multiple piping, as you said.
Oh my God. What is that pipe word? Wasn't that from the last episode y'all was talking about pipes?
With different people, then you'll kind of know who you want versus who you don't want, and that will help you to determine, who you want to spend the rest of your life with. You know what I'm saying?
I like the way you present that. Bamboo, what do you think? Multiple partners or becoming the Latter-day Saint? Which
I used to like being in a relationship when I was in relationships when I was younger. But shut up, stupid. He's stupid. I can't stand
Sister
him.
Mary.
But I swear, I just love being single.
Sister Robbie.
I like different fields. People different. Different people give you different vibes.
Different pipe. Okay, but go ahead.
Shut up. You're an idiot. Stop. He knows my shenanigans, so that's why he's over there talking stuff.
I saw a shot. We're gonna roll. We're gonna keep rolling. So Bamboo. Bamboo, you feel like going through the car deck.
You know my shenanigans.
Going
That's
through
why
the deck.
There laughing.
She just caught it.
Going through the deck in the morning. Going through the deck in the morning like Joker, Jay.
Man, listen,
let me call him up. Queen. Let me call the dude from Queens.
I just want to be happy, and whoever's gonna make me happy, and I just one person ain't gonna give you everything you want. I'm a Sagittarius. Like we just can't. Like I don't know.
And you're polyamorous. Okay, that's fine.
What is polyamorous?
It's another show. What I want to talk about right now. I want to talk about. I think that
I think I'm polyamorous. I think
another relationship other than the one you have, multiple relationships is toxic. It will destroy your view of having a single relationship because you will be used to the plethora.
Wait, what?
Of women,
right?
Of whatever partner you have.
Right.
So I think it's going to be hard for you to get used to being one person,
and
right?
You know what though, E?
So I would think it less.
That for married men is a huge problem. You know what I'm saying? And I know most men don't even talk about it. You know what I'm saying? However, it is a problem. It's
the adjustment.
Right.
It's a very big adjustment.
Right. You're so used to, sometimes you want white rice. Sometimes you want red rice. Sometimes you want brown rice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
now it's white rice every day.
Single.
Check this out though. Can I say something?
So now, wait a minute, Rambo. So now you gotta, start programming your mind to just
and lying to your eyes about the rice you see.
Well, yeah, like, but you gotta just
learn white rice tonight.
To learn to just program your mind to filter the variety away, and just say, you know what, I'm content with white rice or yellow rice.
And we talked about Charlie lying to us and not being real. You got to lie to yourself. Moving on.
No, I just want to say something real. Let me say something real quick too, because it's really important. When the child is not grown up with their parent, they haven't been in a household full of that love with the parents seeing them together. Sometimes you just really don't know what that looks like.
Right.
You know what I mean? You come from different environments and different income levels and or whatever. So however you were raised, you raise yourself. You don't know what love is, so you're looking for it. So that's just a point I wanted to make.
You know what's funny about what Robin said, and I always thought about this, right? Some people, some men, right, and women are designed for singular relationships, right? They want one woman, they want one man, and that's just how they're designed. I've seen that mentality in different income levels, different cultures, right? I think it's pretty much about the person, what type of person you are. And some men, different income levels, different. I know some broke dudes that got stables,
right.
I know rich dudes that got stables, right. So multiple, So I think it's at the end it might be character, what type of person you are. And that. So we're gonna move on.
Right.
You're gonna bring us back to Robin. Robin, you're gonna set it off for us again. Streetz is watching. Sponsors, holla at us. Streetz is Watching podcast would like to take time for our sponsor, IMI Studios NYC. That's the hashtag. That's the @ that's on the website. Check them out for your audio, digital, podcast, recording, IMI Studios.
Robin, okay.
You know, one thing I love about Robin is when that finger goes up. If you ever see the finger go up, there's a real point about to be made.
To poke you in your
goes, I want to say one. When that finger comes, I want to say one thing.
Well, I got something to say. I have a question for you, men.
Okay, what's up?
How would you feel? Like, say, for instance, you just chilling in a bar or whatever, and you just, you look good. Y'all are very handsome dudes, and y'all looking good. Y'all having fun. But someone of the same sex sends you a drink or something. Sends you a drink.
You know what's great? Me and Charlie talked about that. You know what? And Charlie, because Charlie, one time I was with Charlie, me and Charlie went to go get a drink to talk about business, to talk about this podcast one day, and some dude said Charlie a drink, right?
This dude is
I said, yo, Charlie,
dude throwing smut at my name. Yo,
Charlie, don't make me screenshot. Don't make me screenshot this and put it on my page.
Listen.
Don't make me screenshot this and put it on my page.
And then he go like this, and the guy go like this. Hi.
Yo, this dude's a fool.
I want you to bookmark this part of the episode. I will screenshot it and put it on the page.
Right.
Listen,
how would you?
And Charlie, you know what Charlie told me, man?
What?
Charlie said,
screenshot your receipts, brother.
Charlie said,
screenshot your receipts.
Nah, if there ain't no chemistry, I don't know why he's sending me drinks. I said,
okay, right? Hold on, though. Hold on, though, Robin.
Charlie Chap?
Robin.
Chap Charlie, should I say?
Robin, listen. Most dudes is gonna signs who the person is.
Right.
Okay, hear me out here, right? And most dudes who flow that way is not gonna send no random dude no drink. Why? Because you're gonna get straight whopped in his ass.
Okay.
So with that being said, dude who he sent the drink to must have been giving him some type of signal of some sort, right? So that's what I was trying to explain to the brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So most dudes, especially in New York, you know what I'm saying? You send a dude a drink. And dude don't listen, you
just want to talk to our technician.
Real big money. You know what I'm saying? Right. Some dudes will send something over, right? Like a champagne bottle or something. Right? And the way that may tell him, yo, listen, such and such.
Engineer, screenshot that and put that next to this video, please.
Such and such, you want to talk business. All right.
Engineer, screenshot that and put that right next to this video, please. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. What I want to say though, Bamboo, is
stupid.
Charlie actually told me
I love my show.
There was no chemistry.
Listen, the person who does the final editing is me. So
I love it. I love it.
It's crazy.
Shot, this is how you regain leverage when you mess up in any episode. These are the ways you regain leverage. Hold this if there's ever an issue. But I want to say this. Bamboo.
Yes.
Is your chest okay? Because you want somebody to send you a drink right now?
Yeah, send me a drink.
Is that the signals you talk about, Charlie?
Send me a drink.
Right. I want to say something with what Charlie said.
Yes.
Right? A dude would get whopped in his face and sending signals. Right.
Okay.
First of all, women don't give men signals and they send a drink.
Right.
I've
done that though. I've done that.
Women get drinks sent to them. There were no signals.
I've sent a drink to someone I'm feeling.
The guy was sending you signals when you sent him the drink?
Yeah. Well, you get that eye contact.
Right. Okay. Eye contact.
You got to show you the best. You got to show you the best in the club.
No matter what sexual orientation you are, men and sometimes women, but predominantly men, right, are the hunters. So they don't need a signal, or like Charlie would say, chemistry.
Yeah, but listen,
they don't need chemistry, Bamboo.
Most dudes is not gonna chance that, E. You know what I'm saying?
True,
it's just not gonna happen.
How do you chance that?
It's not usually gonna happen.
How do you test that to see if the guy will go for you? How would a guy, like, if a guy came to you, how do you know he's coming for you? Like, that's what I'm trying to think of. Like,
I mean, we all know when anybody, male or female, is out of pocket. Okay. Right? Somebody asks me, what time is it, bro? And then I look up and they're not even looking at my watch. They're looking at my eyes like, you know what time it is, right? A girl asks you.
It's okay with women, but men is tricky.
Wait, hold on. I'm about to call Charlie out. I've had enough. I had enough of playing these games. Bamboo, it's call out time.
What is it?
Charlie, you never. Charlie, have you ever been hit on by a woman?
What?
Now you don't even know what I'm talking about.
This
is where we know Charlie. When Charlie don't know where he at. That's when you know what's going on.
Do you see me?
No,
Charlie.
Listen, I'm not even saying all that, right? But I'm like, yo.
Charlie, have you ever been hit on by a woman?
Yes, I have.
Are you not looking at me? I'm handsome.
Okay. I mean,
Charlie, have you?
Go ahead.
Charlie,
once or twice, but go ahead.
Okay, once or twice.
Once or twice.
Once, 1.5. If that. Charlie, have you ever been hit on by a man?
No.
Charlie, just say once or twice. Keep it real.
No.
So you're that handsome.
Okay.
To women, but never men,
right? Listen,
this is a good
certain
topic.
dudes will come up to you and they may go that route, right?
Weird.
But I think from one conversation, they're gonna read your demeanor and they're gonna be like, nah.
Oh no, absolutely. But being hit on.
Yeah, but
wait. Bamboo, I gotta get this off.
Okay.
Being hit on. Did you give them a reason to hit on you?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say to you is they never came on me like that. You know what I'm saying? It was more of a, yo, what up, da-da-da-da. And just from the gate.
What was the yo, what up?
They knew they couldn't go that way.
So what was the yo, what up that made you feel like it was a hit?
Did you ever know the person was kind of like, coming on to you at first?
Yeah, but
they came to you in the thug way.
No. Listen, so in the fashion business,
it's a lot. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
A whole group of different people,
right?
And you have some dudes who like other dudes. You know what I'm saying? And again, for the gay community, I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But some dudes who like dudes, when they approach other dudes,
they test
and they're not sure. Dudes will always just have a regular conversation with you.
You test the word a little bit.
And what they're looking for eye contact to see if you do the extra look and so on and so forth.
Okay, so
they
know
what I'm
the
saying to
signals.
you is, dudes who is straight, I think that dudes who is straight give a certain kind of posture, certain kind of talk that just lets them off the rip.
Okay.
That's it.
Let's let Charlie off the hook.
Bamboo.
Have you ever been given a drink by another woman?
Oh hell yeah! Excuse me. Yes.
I mean, listen.
Once or twice. Again,
okay.
Bamboo.
It's
once
okay
or twice.
It's okay with women. Like
females
women,
always
for some
do it to each other, though.
With women, it's nothing with women.
Okay.
All
right.
It's only you taboo with men.
But but now. So if you sitting on your table and some other dudes buy you a bottle of champagne, you know what I'm saying? Something like that could be just like a respect thing also.
Yeah, that's also absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. They could be shouting out to you like, yo, we know who you are, you're doing your thing.
Right.
Peace. Okay.
Right.
All right, Charlie, let's get into it. All right. Get off the hot seat. Now you off the hot seat.
So boom, check this out, right? If you have a circle of people, right, who are like-minded, business-minded like yourselves.
Okay.
Right? You should, every few weeks, y'all should be able to come together to, talk some type of business or, some type of moves.
Absolutely.
What's new going on in the market. What, stocks should be invested in. Cryptocurrency just popped up on the scene.
Right.
So, tell me how y'all feel about that. Like, do you feel that your circle should be meeting every couple of weeks to discuss, stuff like this, like, growth elevation?
I feel like I'm at a real enlightening epiphany point in my life, right? As much as we would like that to happen, right? My black and brown brothers weren't raised like that. It's very important that you're raised like that because you could pick it up late, but it's not necessarily in you. Right. And these societies, these country clubs, right? Seeing, our counterparts having their fathers meeting at the country club, fathers meeting over golf, father meeting. Right. It almost it kind of brings that as a byproduct of what manhood is about. And I don't I don't see not only just business talk, but business moves. Right? Like, so I could see my father talking to some dudes about business, but nothing ever come of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But seeing those, our counterparts have a conversation, things happening.
Something I was watching today, right? The, show Drink Champs, right? And he had, MC Search was on there, right? And MC Search was an ill dude. You know what I'm saying?
He was.
And,
third base.
A lot of people don't understand, like, how many people he helped. And, he helped one of my favorite MCs, Nas. You know what I'm saying? And his deal structured a whole 9 yards. So, something he pointed out, ended up helping out somebody else to cast, right? Towards like the end of the conversation, he mentioned them. And, something that he brought up, which I thought was very important, was he said, listen, I'm in a position where I can't help everybody, right? But I'm going to help who I can. I'm going to make my personal contribution. So, sometimes we don't have to set up a whole group, like a whole big committee and then so on and so forth. We can just pretty much just handle what we got to handle ourselves and do that little important part of history that makes the difference, right? So, something which I had started doing was I started to pull, certain cats together. And I started, trying to have those meetings so we can share information. And I got like these WhatsApp groups set up. You know what I'm saying? I got a group with y'all. I got a group with some of my other boys. And we talk and we share information. You know what I'm saying? And we do it more like on a weekly, first started weekly. Now we do it even more daily. You know what I'm saying? So we can all, try to stay in tune. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things in which I, slowly started to, try to implement because I think that stuff helps.
I think Charlie, and we're going to get into, the woman's view with Bamboo. I think, Charlie, what you're talking about is the best way, right?
Absolutely.
Rock with who wants to do it.
Right.
And focus, dive in with them instead of trying to get this whole big group.
Right.
I like that process.
Bamboo,
how do women look at it?
I really appreciate what you just said, and I'm proud of you, and this is why I love you. Because because you do come back for your people. And what I was thinking is what E was talking about. Like black people don't have they don't have
that granny finger
thing like to come back and take care of each other and listen, I get frustrated because most black people and black men and women or whatever, they get selfish when they onto something, they want to keep it for themselves.
Right.
They don't want to tell nobody. They don't want to put you on. All right. They just want to show that they shining. Yeah, I came up out of everything. Yeah, I'm looking better than you. Don't get you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, and that mentality has to change because my knowledge of money and any money I make was some white folk. Right. You understand? Okay. They sharing their ideas. They sharing what's going on and all of that. No, so this is what we need to talk about, things like this, because we have to teach them that, like, whoever's going to be watching us, share your information of wealth and growth or whatever. Do not be selfish with it. Be with your people. Uplift your friends.
So
go be an angel to someone. Be an angel to someone and uplift them. And you'll feel better. Oh, you'll look better, and then they'll uplift you. Because they'll talk about how you took them out of whatever and you showed them the way or whatever. And
I don't have a religious denomination, but I do believe in karma and spiritual reverberations and energy, matching energy, vibrations.
Absolutely, me too.
Doing that, when you do that, the blessings that come back.
Yes.
Huge black card of blessings.
Yep. Absolutely. So we got to take care of each other. We got to learn. Black people really need to come together and take care of each other and uplift each other. And this is awesome. I love what we're doing. And
that's the way you transition that topic is almost cheating. You're a cheater. It was so seamless. What a seamless transition! Like, is it a script over there? Did y'all write a script before, Charlie?
No, we just talking feelings.
You caught us.
Oh my God, Charlie again. So what I want to talk about is when it comes to going back and getting people and talking about, the community, why aren't we as black and brown people, predominantly black people, right, going and setting up Africa?
Okay.
Right? Why aren't we?
Let me jump into that real quick first. All right. So my notion of Africa, since we weren't really taught a lot of Black history in school, is very, 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 very limited. Okay. So I don't really know much about Africa. There was a point in time which my boy said that he was going to go down there and, to like Cape Town, to Johannesburg. And I was
South Africa
cracking jokes like, yo, don't get shot by the, by
the rebels,
the bows and arrows and da-da-da-da. And, through, social media, which is also the blessing of what, social media brings to the table.
The thoughts of Africa is changing.
It allows you to see
more
how Africa looks. And when you see it very modernized and it's very developed in a lot of areas of Africa, right? So what they, try to focus on in the media is very little small centralized areas of Africa that's not fully developed, or they may concentrate on the whole wildlife part of Africa.
That's what I was gonna say.
Show you the beautiful part of Africa, the mansions.
The modernized.
You know what I'm saying?
They show you the dry land.
Right. So I think
just
that
animals, like you think you going to animals in dry land.
So I think that most people here never really even fathom what Africa really was.
How beautiful it is.
They never really understood, hey, we can actually go to Africa and we can do everything we're doing here in America.
Can you imagine
We should be able to set up there, and we don't have to worry about racism.
Shout to my African community. I used to take a lot of cabs and a lot of the African cab drivers.
Okay.
Very humble, modest living cab drivers.
They are very humble and kind.
Very humble and modest living, right? Not cab drivers ain't picking me up with Jesus pieces. Right? They don't have Louis bucket hats. They don't got Louis Vuitton. They don't got Gucci loafers.
So we can't say that they all don't, because
I'm not saying they all don't. I'm talking about the cab drivers that I was rocking with.
I've seen my fair share of African cab drivers.
They get to it. Some of them get to
it. Shoot to the back of the trunk. Hey, my brother.
Not those.
Okay.
So the modest ones that they have businesses in their town, hotels, restaurants, right? Schools, laundromats. So in my mind, I think bringing our life journeys, our ancestors' journeys full circle.
That would be awesome. That's crazy.
Would be great, right? Imagine Charlie, something as simple as Charlie, a studio.
They don't want to see anyway.
Right?
They want to go back to Africa.
Imagine the Streetz is Watchin studio in Africa. Imagine a car lot, right?
Right.
In Africa, right? So that's what type of time I'm on.
I'm thinking, which I started doing, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Robin, right? So I met a designer who was from Zimbabwe, right? And I decided,
I love the way he said that. It sounded so
right.
Say, where was he from again?
Zimbabwe. And no, but seriously though, dude was a young dude. He was extremely talented, brother. Okay, and I realized that, dude was an artist, and he didn't have any opportunities, any outlets. So what I decided to take upon myself and do, I said, listen, I like your work and I want to put it out. So what I want to do is I want to collab with you, and we could put out a couple of things together. You know what I'm saying? So this summer I'm launching some hats with his art on it, and dude does a lot of the hip hop artists, people, all type of different people, but it just looks unique. It looks very friendly, like kid friendly, high school, junior high school friendly, but the main thing was to give him an opportunity to get his work out. You know what I'm saying, and then convert it into money for him to send back to his country, man.
That's just as good as giving the opportunity so they can build their own. Teaching him how to fish.
Of course, absolutely. Basically, yes, basically, of course.
Yes,
that's basically what it is. So get your fishing poles ready out there. Street Watchers from the African diaspora. This is my camera shot right here.
Yes.
Street Watchers from the African diaspora. Get your fishing rods ready.
Shout out to our sponsor, Streetz is Watchin, the clothing brand, official hot streetwear on the market right now. It's in 50 states worldwide, and they got a website, fire. www.streetsiswatching.com. Check the link below.
Next topic, Bamboo. Cut them off. Go ahead.
Outside of like, the whole, like you uplifting people and everything, that's really dope. But I really want to also target and hit the men that are so willing to leave their whole family, when the opportunity comes, they willing to leave the whole family that they have for years, their wife and kids, and leave, it's just tear down their household. Because I have a friend that's going through that, but
why are they
wanted
leaving?
Me to mention that.
Why are they leaving?
And
Bamboo?
really sad, just feeling themselves.
So
start feeling themselves.
They're done with the relationship, or
left the whole relationship, left the wife and kids, left everything, and just moved
because
out.
they're doing better now.
Yeah.
I tell a lot of
everything. Start being feeling himself.
I want to tackle that. Like
he's gonna be so mad at me when
I want to tackle that. Like
I'm mentioning this.
I want to tackle that like I'm a linebacker
doing
on a
that
blitz.
right now, so it's crazy.
I want to tackle that like I'm a linebacker coming off the corner on a blitz. Right? Bamboo, what I tell a lot of, because I do one of my other jobs is when exotic therapy sessions. Exotic therapy sessions are about real life rap, right? There's nothing therapeutic about it, but they think it's therapeutic. But it's about real life rap. And real life rap is when you're dealing with a partner that you're probably in a better economic space, financial space than, and that partner isn't on your level, but they grow their finances or their economic strength, you're dealing with a totally different person. The dynamics of the house have changed.
But why leave your whole family? Like that person held you down, drove you everywhere, help uplift you, help grow your business, help to do help with the steps of everything. And then now when all the opportunities is there, it's like,
because usually,
because people are calling now, so now leave you alone. Like
no, because usually that person didn't realize there's a new relationship happening.
New person.
There's a new person in your bed. Mm-hmm. You haven't realized that yet. Right? Mm-hmm. You gotta realize, man, it could be male or female. I know women that, helped the dude who was not doing well. She was up.
That's what I'm talking. Grow. That's what happened. And then now the guy came up.
There's a new man in the house.
Yeah.
Right? You gotta adjust to that. Same thing with the man. I know men that they don't want their woman to work. Their woman ain't working. They're holding down all the bills. That woman finally raised the kids. They got a job now, or they get an opportunity, and they're making bread. That's a new woman you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Y'all need to meet each other at the bar again.
So start all over.
You need to go and meet her at the bar again. Wow. You need to go have new vows. Right? You need to start wearing condoms again. Like it's a brand new woman you're dealing with.
Wow.
It's so interesting.
So Charlie, what's your process on that?
That's crazy.
Wow. I mean, I hear her viewpoint and I hear your viewpoint. And I'm like kind of stuck in the middle of it because I hear where she's coming from. It is foul that you can't help somebody to reach the mountaintop, and then once you help them get there, now they offer to the next person to get all the benefits, which is foul, I think. Now, whoever the person is, because I don't know who the person is, but if the person wants to leave their family, I feel that's a violation.
A whole family.
Because you still got your kids. Like your kids don't have anything to do with anything. So you always got to watch out for your family. But in the same token, I do understand where you coming from, E. Is that it's no longer the same man. So you now have to curve and bend maybe certain kind of attitudes, or certain things. Be like maybe when he's broke, you gave him certain slack. Now that he's no longer broke, and now he's picking up all the other pieces of the puzzle, you can give an extra back rub, or you can start to do more of the pampering. Don't go into the same mode. Well, you wash your own, drawers, and you clean your own.
So now you got to be extra. The girl, like,
she doesn't have to be extra,
because this person has
first and foremost, I don't have the time to, let's say, as Charlie would say, pipe you down every night.
No,
right?
but this is the
so don't look at it like we're losing intimacy. I just don't have that same time.
No, but the woman gave up all her time to take you here, take you there, do this, go on the computer, take care of your business, run your everything, grow you, make you happen.
But I'm not stuck right now.
Yeah, but I'm not available no more.
He's like, well,
but now you've blown up, and now you're just flying. Now you're just flying. It's like when you have a kite.
Yeah, you gotta get on board. As a woman, you got to get on board.
How do you figure that?
It's
it's
very
up to the woman to figure out how or the man to figure out how they get on board.
Robin,
or just be out.
You haven't recognized. Robin, you haven't recognized. There's a new man in front of you.
New man or woman?
In front of you, right in front of your eyes. There's a brand new person.
Right.
And you gotta. It's like you met a brand new. It's like you met the dude.
You can't handle it.
It's like going out to the bar and dude ain't got nothing, and there's another dude at the other side of the bar who has everything.
Right.
Those are two different dudes.
Yeah.
You can't handle it.
It's true.
All right, so it's okay. So y'all feel like it's okay.
Just got to make that transition.
So the end of the question is, y'all feel like.
I'll tell you what.
That's
so
right.
segue into a guy that does have a lot, right? Mm-hmm. Floyd Mayweather. Okay. Floyd's about to fight Jake Paul, right?
He is?
Yeah,
okay.
He is. And
I saw his brother snatched his hat.
Right, correct.
What?
And the dude's about to probably take home like $100 million. You know what I'm saying?
Jake Paul?
Floyd, right.
Okay.
So, something like this though, do you think that, hurts Floyd's legacy or do you think it helps him?
Well, I don't think Floyd is going to be fighting.
No, you don't think so?
I think it's an exhibition.
So let's say that
it's an exhibition. So you understand what the exhibition means?
Correct. But let's say that, dude pulls a stunt and dude try to knock Floyd out.
Knock him out.
Nah,
That would be crazy.
First,
do you know the winnings on that?
I know Floyd is
crazy.
I know Floyd is a defensive fighter.
Okay,
number one.
But Floyd ain't fought in a long time.
Could Jake Paul do that? Be like,
I gotta search this.
I'm gonna wrap the legacy up. Forget the money. I don't care about the millions. I don't care about the purse. I'm gonna be forever.
I want to bet for the underdog.
Right.
So if Floyd, if you listening. Defensive fighting.
I want to bet on the underdog.
Get the defenses up because I can see them coming for your legacy.
Yeah.
I want to bet on the underdog because somebody got to go down. You ain't on top forever.
Yeah, I don't think Floyd is preparing for a full contact.
Ooh,
sport.
I want to see.
Two,
I didn't know about that.
Jake doesn't look like they're in the same weight class.
No,
Jake looks very much bigger.
Right.
And Floyd
What's the name
is
of the
more
guy?
like featherweight, lightweight type activity. But please let Floyd understand that, bro.
But what if he's going in there feeling himself and then the guy do knock you out?
It's exhibition fighting where they don't go super hard. They just do like certain things. Like you saw the fight with Roy Jones you saw the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson fight.
Right.
I didn't actually. I didn't watch that.
But say Jake Paul said, okay, we're keeping the exhibition. And then say when he gets there.
Right. Somebody said, knock that fool out.
Snuff him.
He's like,
somebody said, knock him out.
Let me get my weight up.
Take this dude's legacy.
That would be interesting.
I would feel very unsafe if I was Jake Paul. If I was Jake Paul, I'd be very unsafe.
Right.
In black and brown communities.
No, he would be money.
But let me move on, right, to something very important.
What's that?
So the N-word, right?
Oh my God! Oh Jesus!
I always wanted to talk about this in a platform, and I'm glad we have a topic dedicated to this.
Okay,
we have the platform.
Bamboo, are you still using the N-word?
Of course I do.
Okay, she said
I have a foul.
She said
mouth.
I pray to the N-word upstairs.
I have a foul mouth.
She said when I get up in the morning, I pray to the N-word upstairs and say thank you, N-word.
I probably said it.
Thank you for giving me another breath.
But I'm not meaning it in malice, though.
That's how much love I have with that word.
Listen, I'm not
N-word.
I'm not saying it in malice or nothing. It's just a term because I curse like a sailor.
She said N-word bless him.
I'm so mad I can't curse on here because I would have probably
bless him.
I would have probably said it if I was allowed to curse on this platform. I probably would have said it like a good 10 times already.
So Charlie,
yes,
do you still use the N-word?
I most certainly do.
Do you,
Yes, he
however,
does.
do you use it in your magic conventions?
Oh my God.
No, I do
like,
not.
Are you like, Edward, come here. I got some
Yes.
yo, Edward, this
No.
lookbook.
Yeah, we talking.
Come check out this lookbook.
No,
Talking
it's
to his
more.
friends.
Listen, it's more of hey, please pass the Grey Poupon.
Okay, all right. So it's none of that.
None of that. It's just
All right.
very,
Not
comical.
in malice.
Listen, you know what? The N word is a very structured word for me.
Very structured.
Yeah.
I've never heard of
Say
that.
it.
Structured in a
all
way
types of
of if I'm around certain people and I know we're casual like that and
Right.
we use it, we use
Yeah.
it. If I'm around certain other people,
Yeah.
then
I
I
wanna
know how to
talk
curb
about-
the N-word tongue.
I want to talk about.
What about you?
Before I get into me, I want to talk about the mental alarm system that
Okay.
we have for
Yo,
this person. No, that
crazy.
person. Like this
Yo,
person. That person.
Listen.
I could use that.
Okay,
It's just so
I'm
crazy,
in
right?
corporate America, right?
Oh, yeah, that's
huge.
Yeah, it be ringing off.
It's like but if I'm around, cats in the street, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Your
The
voice.
street, right?
Yeah, and- Let me jump in.
I'm
Last
sorry.
thing before I
It's
answer
normal.
how I feel. Last
can't
thing,
help it, but it's
Do
normal.
you feel? Watch this one.
The alarm. Yo,
Do you
there is
feel
an
the alarm?
too.
No, that was the
Right,
question.
Right.
Do
Go
you
ahead.
feel the alarm even with some black women? Is there some black woman that you're like, I don't feel like I use it with this black woman? Do you feel that?
No.
No.
So every black woman gets it.
Everybody could get
So-
it, but
yeah.
it's not in malice.
So
The B word now is another
Right,
story.
So it could be
How you
Coretta,
say
it
the
could be
B word
Coretta
is
Scott
another
King.
thing.
You could talk. You could be in front of Michelle Obama. And you
But
could
you
be
know
like,
who to say it.
She
She probably talks to Obama like that.
Word, yo, nigga, if
Yo, crazy.
she probably like.
So Charlie, do you
Obama?
have? Do you
Yo,
have?
crazy.
Is that N word that
Yo,
you want to use with?
Robin, she be like, yo, nigga, I will smack.
Yo, word up.
I would smack the straight talk
picture
out of
them
you.
too.
You like
I picture them too. I picture them two being able to say that. to
N
each
word.
other
Pick
like,
up the phone. It's the White House calling. You said that's how. Okay, all right. So we love Michelle. So Charlie,
We do.
Charlie.
Stupid.
And
Y'all are so, what about you?
I'm gonna close it out with me.
All right.
I really have subscribed to using Naga instead of the N word because
Okay,
Naga
what is
and
that?
Negus. If you look up
What is
Negus,
Naga?
if you look up Naga and Negus in the dictionary,
Naga.
Naga sound like the
and
black
I-
MAGA.
not MAGA.
NAGA.
Not make America great again.
Let me
Not
see.
Nagasaki.
Okay.
What is
Look
Naga?
up the word Negus.
I'm looking up
Negus. Look up Negus.
You
NEGUS.
do. We don't
Wait,
care about
it's there.
niggas. What's Naga?
Definition.
Naga is
A
what?
hot drink or port, sugar, lemon, and spices.
Okay.
Negus. It's spices.
Keep looking. So Naga.
Ethiopian something.
See,
Those
there you go.
kind of
Okay.
Naga
subjects
and
of
Negus were the iterations of the word when we were in our ancient times, right?
Okay,
So we used to call each other
1974
Negus,
Ethiopia.
Naga,
Negus is referred
Nega. You know, it was all variations based on your tongue and how heavy your tongue was, right?
That's
Right.
one.
But
Jesus
because
watching.
our colonial infiltrators heard us calling each other that,
Right?
so they called us that, and that's how the word became derogatory, right?
Hey.
So
then-
it is.
Yo,
it is.
you are so smart.
Shouldn't we accept the word then and say
I
because
feel like we should. And
Right.
here's another part. And the last part is not only should, we had the power. We had the power to reverse the words
beginning.
impact into a form of love to our brethren.
I mean,
And-
yes and no. You know why? It's very hard to, I guess, think like that for people in the past, slaves in particular, who were hung and called.
I agree.
They made
I
it,
agree.
turned it, and made it
Right,
something
called
else.
the N word while they were dying.
I
Okay, and their kids and their wife or family members would watch them strangle them on
Agreed.
a tree. So I think
There is a sensitivity
that part
to it.
of it
yeah.
made it very, very difficult. Because now it was tied to somebody's death,
Agreed.
or it was tied to somebody's maiming,
Right.
or somebody's raping.
I agree with that.
Right.
The name,
check this
what it was
out,
associated
though.
with
This
it
is why
was very
we're
tragic.
here to show them that it wasn't intentionally that. You know, we should let them know that it is niggas.
Yeah,
you know what, though?
And that's the part.
This is why we are
what
here.
it originally was. It represents. Read the definition. Read the
definition says, okay, negus is a title in the Ethiopian Semitic languages. It denotes a monarch such as the Negus Bahari of the Madri Bahari Kingdom.
Yeah, so it was a king word that represented kings.
From the
so
kingdom.
so it was flipped.
Tell me what the hell that means.
But it's just
That
saying
means
it was from
Ethiopian
a kingdom,
kings,
like,
right?
Ethiopian
Tribes
kings.
were called
They're
negus.
negus.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So because our colonial infiltrators
Right, came
made it,
and then you transformed the word on us. Okay,
There
so
you
you're saying
go.
that. Okay, so this
So
is my
just-
question to you then. You know,
Right,
should we
the-
get back to the colonial? I mean,
This
to
is why we
the,
gotta go back to Africa.
Kings and the forefathers, and try to bring the word back to a
I think we
positive.
did.
Or has so much damage. 400 years of damage
that's another thing
that is
though.
taking place that
the
we
damage
can't,
of it.
like the race is better
is it
off.
damage? Is it damage? Here's the question: is it damage that we caused?
You know what the problem
Is
is?
it damage that we caused? Is it damage that we caused to ourselves? Answer that, Charlie.
Okay, say we don't cause the damage, but since the colonial viewpoints are still here and we still are the minorities, right?
It's colonial. I can't honor
Okay.
colonial.
Okay.
It's colonial
Right.
perceptions of our culture.
Okay, but if we are then treated in a negative manner, right, from it, still stemming from that root word.
I like your point. Let me ask you this.
What's up?
Okay. Is it negative? Should we not like dark-skinned women because colonial people always put a negative light on dark-skinned women?
I personally think that
Dark-skinned women are beautiful.
there's a lot of dark-skinned women who look very beautiful.
Man,
You know what I'm
light-skinned
saying?
women that's
So
ugly.
I think that
Because Western culture
Right.
does not promote dark-skinned women. Should
well,
we as black
it's
and brown
not just
move
Western
away?
culture though, but it's not just even just them. Like if you go across the world, if you go in Asia,
Yeah, but true.
right? And
But just let's talk about America for now.
Okay.
Should we not celebrate dark-skinned women?
so we should celebrate them.
So because westernized culture has
Right.
degraded that word and used it derogatory when it was really a king word,
But
should we now
That's what it
subscribe
sounds
to that?
Okay,
Dang,
but
yeah.
but you know what though?
That's crazy. You just put me on.
Yes and no. Here's why. Because you can't put them in the same bracket and here's why. One is tied to murder, death, chaos, right?
Right.
The other one is just tied to what you prefer
Right.
But which one came first?
to see.
Which one came first?
The one that was tied to murder, death, and chaos.
No,
This is
because
so
Negus, Ethiopia is one of the first civilizations in mankind. Ethiopian is where the first monotheistic paintings and ideologies of religion came from. Ethiopia, North Africa, Northeast Africa is probably is where they found the first bones that had a human structure.
Right.
Millions of years ago.
Okay.
So we're talking about the civilization as we know it, man, Homo sapien.
Yeah, they were saying
this is where it started, and we were using that word. It was the name of the tribe.
Right.
It's in the dictionary. You wouldn't know it. Why would that word?
How did you find that?
Shout to Hakeem from
Yes.
Channel Live. That's where
Wow,
Hakeem Green. That's
okay.
where I heard from. Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I first heard it. And I was shocked that it wasn't even in the dictionary. I didn't even know that. Why wouldn't you be in school and the teacher
teach
say,
that.
yo, you calling each other N-word, but there's an N-word in the dictionary. Go look, it sounds the same.
Right.
Right.
And it represents
It means
black
king.
people.
It means king.
Isn't that a coincidence?
In Ethiopia, it means
Okay.
king.
So coincidental.
Well, tell me what you think the conspiracy act is here.
The Conspiracy Act is that we want to make you use your word as degradation. We want to associate it with rapage and hangings.
Take all your power away.
We want to where your kingdom came from.
Right.
We want to associate it with tragedy.
Right. You ain't better than us.
But here comes black people.
Yeah.
No, you're not. No, you're not. We're gonna talk about it now, brother. We're gonna put it on records that sell the most worldwide. We're gonna put that word in records that's the biggest genre on the planet right now.
Yeah. Really
the highest grossing music genre, that's what we're gonna do.
Right.
You thought you could do us dirty?
Yeah, well, hip hop, they say the N-word the most. Like,
baby,
Street Watchers, holla at us, my niggas. My niggas.
We gonna keep
my niggas.
Subscribe.
My niggas.
We gonna move them.
My Ethiopian kings. Episode 6. We out. Give me the finger. Tell them episode 6 is over.
Yes, you
episode 6 is Charlie Chat.
Now
yes,
we keep
sir. Yo,
moving
listen, like, subscribe, follow.
Ding, ding.
Streetz is watching.
Down below.
Podcast. Streetz is watching. At the apparel. We got everything going on, right?
Listen, streetsiswatching.com. Streetz with a Z, I with a Z.
We rock and roll.
Watchin,
Let's go.
.com.
Our niggas. Look it up. Rock with it. My Ethiopian kings and queens.
Studios NYC.
Let's do it. Street Watchers. Let's get involved.
Streetz is watching episode 6.
We keep moving them.
The streets is watching, busy waiting for the come up. Too busy grinding through the night until the sun up. You from New York, where your outfit gotta be done up. Was born a boss like a CEO since my come up. The streets is watching, gotta watch how I move. I know they watching, ain't no way I could lose.